That's a wrap. Thanks for tuning in.
I'm Lucas Bisbee with New York Life and Eagle Strategies, proud sponsor of Dawg Bowl 15.
Always remember to play hard
Play fair.
and give back.
We'll see you at the next face-off.
That's a wrap. Thanks for tuning in.
I'm Lucas Bisbee with New York Life and Eagle Strategies, proud sponsor of Dawg Bowl 15.
Always remember to play hard
Play fair.
and give back.
We'll see you at the next face-off.
That's a wrap. Thanks for tuning in.
I'm Lucas Bisbee with New York Life and Eagle Strategies, proud sponsor of Dawg Bowl 15.
Always remember to play hard
Play fair.
and give back.
We'll see you at the next face-off.
That's a wrap. Thanks for tuning in.
I'm Lucas Bisbee with New York Life and Eagle Strategies, proud sponsor of Dawg Bowl 15.
Always remember to play hard
Play fair.
and give back.
We'll see you at the next face-off.
That's a wrap. Thanks for tuning in.
I'm Lucas Bisbee with New York Life and Eagle Strategies, proud sponsor of Dawg Bowl 15.
Always remember to play hard
Play fair.
and give back.
We'll see you at the next face-off.
That's a wrap. Thanks for tuning in.
I'm Lucas Bisbee with New York Life and Eagle Strategies, proud sponsor of Dawg Bowl 15.
Always remember to play hard
Play fair.
and give back.
We'll see you at the next face-off.
That's a wrap. Thanks for tuning in.
I'm Lucas Bisbee with New York Life and Eagle Strategies, proud sponsor of Dawg Bowl 15.
Always remember to play hard
Play fair.
and give back.
We'll see you at the next face-off.
That's a wrap. Thanks for tuning in.
I'm Lucas Bisbee with New York Life and Eagle Strategies, proud sponsor of Dawg Bowl 15.
Always remember to play hard
Play fair.
and give back.
We'll see you at the next face-off.
That's a wrap. Thanks for tuning in.
I'm Lucas Bisbee with New York Life and Eagle Strategies, proud sponsor of Dawg Bowl 15.
Always remember to play hard
Play fair.
and give back.
We'll see you at the next face-off.
That's a wrap. Thanks for tuning in.
I'm Lucas Bisbee with New York Life and Eagle Strategies, proud sponsor of Dawg Bowl 15.
Always remember to play hard
Play fair.
and give back.
We'll see you at the next face-off.
That's a wrap. Thanks for tuning in.
I'm Lucas Bisbee with New York Life and Eagle Strategies, proud sponsor of Dawg Bowl 15.
Always remember to play hard
Play fair.
and give back.
We'll see you at the next face-off.
That's a wrap. Thanks for tuning in.
I'm Lucas Bisbee with New York Life and Eagle Strategies, proud sponsor of Dawg Bowl 15.
Always remember to play hard
Play fair.
and give back.
We'll see you at the next face-off.
That's a wrap. Thanks for tuning in.
I'm Lucas Bisbee with New York Life and Eagle Strategies, proud sponsor of Dog Bowl 15.
Always remember to play hard
Play fair.
and give back.
We'll see you at the next face-off.
That's a wrap. Thanks for tuning in.
I'm Lucas Bisbee with New York Life and Eagle Strategies, proud sponsor of Dog Bowl 15.
Always remember to play hard
Play fair.
and give back.
We'll see you at the next face-off.
That's a wrap. Thanks for tuning in.
I'm Lucas Bisbee with New York Life and Eagle Strategies, proud sponsor of Dog Bowl 15.
Always remember to play hard
Play fair.
and give back.
We'll see you at the next face-off.
That's a wrap. Thanks for tuning in.
I'm Lucas Bisbee with New York Life and Eagle Strategies, proud sponsor of Dog Bowl 15.
Always remember to play hard
Play fair.
and give back.
We'll see you at the next face-off.
That's a wrap. Thanks for tuning in.
I'm Lucas Bisbee with New York Life and Eagle Strategies, proud sponsor of Dog Bowl 15.
Always remember to play hard
Play fair.
and give back.
We'll see you at the next face-off.
That's a wrap. Thanks for tuning in.
I'm Lucas Bisbee with New York Life and Eagle Strategies, proud sponsor of Dog Bowl 15.
Always remember to play hard
Play fair.
and give back.
We'll see you at the next face-off.
That's a wrap. Thanks for tuning in.
I'm Lucas Bisbee with New York Life and Eagle Strategies, proud sponsor of Dog Bowl 15.
Always remember to play hard
Play fair.
and give back.
We'll see you at the next face-off.
That's a wrap. Thanks for tuning in.
I'm Lucas Bisbee with New York Life and Eagle Strategies, proud sponsor of Dog Bowl 15.
Always remember to play hard
Play fair.
and give back.
We'll see you at the next face-off.
That's a wrap. Thanks for tuning in.
I'm Lucas Bisbee with New York Life and Eagle Strategies, proud sponsor of Dog Bowl 15.
Always remember to play hard
Play fair.
and give back.
We'll see you at the next face-off.
That's a wrap. Thanks for tuning in.
I'm Lucas Bisbee with New York Life and Eagle Strategies, proud sponsor of Dog Bowl 15.
Always remember to play hard
Play fair.
and give back.
We'll see you at the next face-off.
That's a wrap. Thanks for tuning in.
I'm Lucas Bisbee with New York Life and Eagle Strategies, proud sponsor of Dog Bowl 15.
Always remember to play hard
Play fair.
and give back.
We'll see you at the next face-off.
Hi everyone, it's Marty, the dog father Richardson here, welcoming you to Dog Bowl 15. Hi everyone, it's Marty, the Dog Father Richardson here, welcoming you to Dog Bowl 15. This year we're going to have a traumatic brain injury awareness theme, and Matt Martinez is here with me because he is this year's streaming sponsor for our streaming game. So thank you for joining us, Matt. And yeah, Matt's got quite a history with Dog Nation. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, introduced with Dog Nation when I donated a kidney to a friend, and then I was actually a recipient a couple years later.
Yeah, and you've been part of the Survivor game several times as well, right? And and that,
unfortunately, not playing this year.
Yeah, well, you never know. We might have a spot, so it's a good change. So the other end of it is this friend is quite a story himself.
Yeah.
And tell us about the person that ended up with your kidney.
Yeah, so Dave Repsher, Flight for Life nurse that crashed with St. Anthony's, I think, in 2017. Due for all the burns on his body, antibiotics and everything that took place, it killed his kidneys. So knew him from work at Copper Mountain, and what could I do to help him give someone back?
Yeah, that's an incredible donation, and I know Dave very well. So that was I know that completely changed his life. So hats off for you to doing that. But also we're here to talk about MMD, and that is an electric company that you own. So let's tell us a little bit about that.
MMD Electric is a commercial residential light industrial company. We have like 5 crew members right now. Working on those for a long time. Projects are
Yeah, and you guys stay pretty busy, don't you?
We do.
And so a lot of the people out here, $500,000, we're not going to have a $500,000 thing for your house. Like for me, I'm one of your customers, and a smaller job, but tell us, there's no job too small, right?
No job too small, no job really too large. We pretty much take it on and take care of it for you.
Yeah.
Get you guys
Yeah, there you go. So I can speak format here that we were sitting on really happy with the work Matt did, courteous, he's an expert in the field, and we enjoy his work every day. So thank you for making our house a little bit better. Yeah. So, but anyway, with that, enjoy the rest of the Dog Bowl, and go Dogs.
See you after the puck drop.
Hello everybody, and welcome to Dog Bowl 15. We have a matchup between Elevated Restoration and Lifetime Construction. Alrighty, we're about to get underway here. We're about to start the face-off. Got two construction companies facing off here. Pretty interesting.
Very interesting to say the least. Everybody, welcome in. I'm Kieran Walker, voice of Scope Up Sports, alongside Mason Ripley, doing play-by-play today. It's an honor to have you with us for Dog Bowl 15 here at the West Rink of Edge Ice Arena here in Littleton. We're getting ready to start half number 1.
And today we got the Lifetime Construction in green, and we have the Elevated Restoration in the white jerseys. We're ready to get underway here. And possession all already gets to Lifetime Construction. Takes it in the neutral zone, right up. Takes it on the backhand, shoots, and a save early, and a real good save early, starting off for Lifetime Construction, and that save was made by Nicholas Rehill.
Yeah, some intense energy already coming off of the opening face-off.
I'm excited. This is going to be a fast, high-flying game. It should be a real fun one to watch. Lifetime has possession, moves it up the wall, kept in by Restoration.
That was number 26, Luke Brunell with that one. Made some key plays early.
Waits right at the blue line, gets it in right on, goes back, and they come back in their own zone, bringing it forward, back past the red line. Just gets right inside the blue line, drop pass, tries to get it through, cannot feed it all the way through, down into the half wall. Right up to the point, back down low. Right down behind the net, feeds it out front and blocked over there. Blocked by Lifetime Construction. Coming back through, dumped it in, up above. Nice easy save there for Elevated Restoration goaltender. And that is Lyric Black back there in net for the Elevated Restoration squad. Down onto the far end, back behind the net. Fights off a defender down into that corner. Board battle going down in that corner. Back down behind. Still battling behind the net. Tries to bring it around, comes back to that same side. Throws it back up to the point. Stolen, oh, maybe not. Is able to keep it in. And here we go. Construction moving up and stolen back by Restoration. Sends it right back up the boards. Tries to send to the middle, can't. Stolen, walked, oh, and tried to get it through, just could not feed it through. That was Ethan Levesque with that little chance right there.
Lifetime Construction not having a whole lot of chances in the offensive zone. That was their one big chance here this period so far. And we'll see if they can pull it off again here.
Starts off in their own zone, starts to bring it up the right side. Going flying down the boards, cuts towards the middle, back to the outside. Back onto the forehand, shoots, and another great save there. Another great save from the Lifetime Construction goaltender, Nicholas Rehill. Back into the elevated zone, goes D to D. Starts skating up, surveys, goes back down the boards. Tries to chip it in, but can't. And a good chip there going down, coming into the offensive zone, tries to make a move, but a great defensive play there. Still stuck, takes it out, comes flying down 1-on-3, goes down through wide, waits for his team, tries to shoot it, but just misses high. Kept on that side board, right down to the corner, looking towards the front, and just nobody's home. Rims it around the boards, right back to Elevated Construction. Stolen away. Brings it around behind. Comes up to the point. Point shot, blocked away back into that corner. Construction keeps up the advantage. Takes the shot, and another good save by Lyric Black over there in the white jersey.
Yeah, both goaltenders making some clutch saves early, Black and Rehill. A little note about Rehill, he is, quote, a hockey junkie and lives at the rink. Love to see it. And so far, he's proven that true.
Back up to the point, barely keeps it in. Turns it towards the net, blocked away by Elevated. Restoration in a little bit of trouble here. Construction through, and another save by Black once again. Able to find that through the crowd and get it frozen and take another faceoff.
That's always tough when you're a goaltender, finding it in the crowd. Black is having no problems so far.
Faceoff won by Elevated. Sends it up, and now they have a little break, 3-on-2. Bringing it down the left middle wall. drops it back behind, and a shot on net, and another good save by Rehill. Construction's able to send it into the corner, send it through the middle. We have a little one-on-one here. Comes down that right wall, loses it, brings it back down into the corner, back behind the net. Battling back behind the net, trying to regain possession. Oh, and a nice little move to get it out of that corner by the elevated restoration player. That is Ben Lepper. And that is offside on Lifetime Construction. That is Ethan Levesque going offside.
Bit of a costly play there. They finally clear their zone. Just a little too jumpy getting back in. Both teams eager to get on the board here. No score so far, as these goaltenders have both made some clutch saves.
Back goes D2D. Going to bring it back in their zone and start a counterattack. Puts it down the wall. Kept in. Right back. Takes it towards the middle, has a step. Gives a pass right to the blue line, and he misses it, and it comes back the other way. Back regained by Lifetime Construction again. Still trying to find a teammate, passes it up the boards and is just out of reach. And that will be icing against Lifetime Construction. This has been a pretty even game so far. A lot of back and forth, some rushes going both ways, but both goalies standing tall early.
Absolutely, and Lifetime Construction, they had their defense tested early. Elevated Restoration trying to pummel their goaltender early on. But now, like you said, Mason, very even game.
It's able to be controlled by Lifetime Construction, bringing it up the wall. That's retaken by Restoration, and another missed pass, and they're just trading icings here. That's an icing against Elevated Restoration. Trying to make some of these long stretch passes and just aren't able to connect right now.
They're just trying to kill the clock, it looks like, at this point. Just wind that down. Haven't had a line change here in a couple of minutes, so could be one of the reasons.
Elevated Restoration rims it around. Passes it up through the middle, and he's streaking through the middle, but is unable to keep possession. Goes to the back door and just is not able to connect.
Great defense there.
Walks across through the middle and a shot, and another great save, and he gets the rebound too. Oh, and he tries to throw it through the middle, but once again, Rehill is standing tall early. Stolen back by Restoration, enters the zone, back on that left side board, tries to step through the middle, is able to, gives the backhand over to his defenseman, and he shoots it towards the net. And another great save again, Rehill standing tall as usual. You would think that that Rehill here would be on the other squad. His pads would match perfectly with the jerseys.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, he's over there, these fluorescent stripes on his pads. That was stunning.
They couldn't have even given him a jersey. I mean, the pads would have matched perfectly with one of the jerseys. They just couldn't find him one.
Absolutely. That was a beautiful save there.
Back down into the near corner, and there's a whistle, and it looks like we were going to have a slashing call on Lifetime Construction.
First power play of the game going to Elevated Restoration.
And it looks like that was Justin Prasnowski with that penalty.
Lifetime easily cleared the zone there. Of course, is Elevated to retreat.
Now they're coming right back into the zone. Comes back onto the left side, carries behind the net, tries to pass out front, and another great save there. Rehill with that quick pad save with the net front chance, but he's able to keep it out. And Elevated's power play is already rocking this early, and there's still a minute and a half left in that penalty. They're going to settle it down here, pass it around, try and find an open one timer or any other kind of shot to try and break this tie. Back down into the corner, back on the half wall. Drops it off for his defenseman. Right back up top to him, and he's going to shoot, and it's blocked away. Right back to the Elevated team. Comes across D to D. See if he can get a shot off. Gets a shot and another great save. Another save from Rehill. Elevated's really having some good puck movement, some good shots here. I think they just need a little more traffic if they're going to try and break Rehill here.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you miss all the shots you don't take. I mean, you can continue passing the puck just to try to throw Lifetime off their game a little bit and test their defense, but haven't had a whole lot of luck so far. Let's see if they can pull something off.
Back down to the half wall. Right back up top. Goes down to the other half wall. Brings it down into the corner. He pulls it out and he's in a board battle. With two teammates from one from each team coming to help. Oh, and Elevated's able to keep it in. Still has possession. Passes to the middle, to the backhand. Oh, and tried to go backdoor there, but a great defensive play right there. And now they have a 2-on-2 back the other way. He's able to just dump it in, go and get a change, and that penalty has 5 seconds remaining. And that penalty has expired. We are even hockey, back to 5-on-5. Elevated Restoration back down into the corner, up to the half wall, sends it behind. Looking for a net front chance, finds it, and another great save there. Rehill really standing tall early for his squad and making sure that this game stays even. And Elevated walks in, takes a shot, goes high and wide, comes all the way outside, right back to Elevated Restoration, trying to come back. And a great touch there, and he's got a step. Tries to go to the backside, and just a little too much mustard on that one. Lifetime able to keep that puck in, brings it down low. Back behind the net, tries to swing it out front, cannot. Still stuck behind that net, Elevated. And a great breakout pass there, and it's a little 1-on-2. Goes down the wall, dumps it down. Gonna chase his own dump. Brings it back, waiting for his teammates. Stops, brings it around. Another good defensive play from Lifetime. Gets out front and a nice little block away with that high stick there. Brings it back, unable to get it back, and it comes back into the Elevated Restoration zone.
Yeah, Joseph Ackerman, the forward, absolutely electric on that last play there, number 18. Says he's recruited by his buddy Bryce to play here.
Good zone entry here from Restoration. Tries to bring it off, swings it off his skate, is able to regain possession. And a little board battle on the wall. And Elevated is still able to keep possession, and Lifetime gets it back and is able to try and make a pass, but cannot connect. And a shot there and another save. Back down into the corner. Elevated is kind of dominating play right now. They're keeping a lot of O-zone pressure, even though they're not. Oh, and another shot and another save, and it pops out. Another shot from the point, and it's blocked out of play.
Yeah, that was dangerous there. That rebound came right out. It was cleared out back to the point. That shot just went high and wide.
Elevated Restoration right now is having a lot of O-zone pressure. I think they just need to. They're going to try and figure out how to crack Rehill, but I'm not sure if they're going to be able to. He's been standing tall very well early.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. We've got about a little less than 9 minutes to go here in the first half. And they're desperate to put some points on the board, get that early lead.
Elevated keeps it in on the point. He's able to block it, still in the middle. Tries to make the move, cannot. Right back to Elevated, over to Lifetime. Lifetime passes it across the zone. He's able to enter, dumps it in deep, rims it all the way around. And Lifetime's able to keep it deep down behind the net, looking for options. Passes it across, but cannot connect with the stick. It's still there. And Elevated is able to clear it off into the corner. Lifetime keeps it from the point, takes a shot just wide. Lifetime getting some offensive zone pressure here, makes the move, takes the shot, and it goes off the post. Was it in?
Looks like it may have squeaked in the side there. We'll see what the ruling is.
Looks like they're saying no. Looks like they're saying that it went off of the post. We'll take a look at the replay. Oh, it did go off the post, and that is a good call from the referees there with no goal.
Yeah, that was clutch there. That was such a good chance for Lifetime to finally capitalize. The crowd starting to chirp here after it was ruled no goal.
Oh, and Black bobbles it a little bit, but is able to be picked up by his defenseman. Flying down the wall with a lot of speed, cuts towards the middle, Oh, tries to make the move, but the great defensive play there from, that looks like Nicholas Bruno. Back to Black, tries to make the backhand play and is able to clear the zone, and Lifetime able to regroup and try and re-attack, have a counterattack to try and break this tie. He's got a little bit of a step on that far side and takes the shot, and another great save by Lyric. Lyric Black with that wonderful save there. Brings it across, flies across the zone. Lifetime once again flying around, able to try and regain possession in that corner. Board battle. Still has it, turns and shoots, but it's able to be blocked away. Lifetime having some life here in the O zone. Trying to battle for it in the corner, and it's taken away by Elevated. Great defensive play there. Oh, and it's a little pinwheel action right there, a little physicality. Dropped back, Elevated shot, and another save. Oh, it looks like there is going to be a call made on that pinwheel type play that happened down here at the blue line. And it looks like that is going to be against Joseph Ackerman.
Ackerman, a little bit of a discussion there with the officials as he hits to the box for that trip. Second penalty of the game.
And the second power play for Elevated Restoration here. Let's see if they can take advantage. Brings it up to the point. Turns, D to D pass. Back down low to the corner. Back all the way across to the far side D, down to the corner. Looking for options out front, and it looks like they're going to be calling a penalty on Elevated Restoration. It looks like they're going to be all evened up on 4-on-4. And that looks like that is against, that's Kyle Pert with that penalty. He doesn't seem to like it, but it's the same call all the same. It's never good when you're heading to the box, especially when you're on the power play. And then it just evens things up, and at the end of this, if there's no action, Lifetime can get a little bit of a power play at the end, a little 30-second power play. But we got some 4-on-4 hockey out here, a lot of open ice to play with. Drops it off, back to him, brings it back around behind the net, and tries to make the pass to the point, but is unable to find his D-man. Elevated coming back to try and come back for a counterattack on this 4-on-4 hockey. Brings it up, passes it, brings it into the zone, walks in. Drop pass, and it just exits the zone. And Elevated brings it in down the left side board. Down the wall, trying to look for options, turns back. Looks back to the point, and it's unable to be taken by Elevated. And they're right back in the zone again. The entries have been not working too well, but they're able to, and that was a nice little toe drag double move, but unable to keep possession. And he does not seem too happy about it. Walks down looking for the backside pass, and a great pass there, but is not able to get enough wood on it to get it on net. Back down to the half wall, battled for. Brings it down low, back behind the net. Looking for options. And it looks like now we have a Lifetime construction power play for 30 seconds here. Oh, and it's back out front, unable to find the back of the net. And Lifetime able to gain possession, hopefully able to get one rush with this power play that they have, but Elevated is having some great ozone pressure right now. Lifetime with a little 2-on-2, brings down that right wall, takes the slapper over the top of the net. Comes back around outside, waiting for his teammates to come on side. Dumps it down deep, and Black able to come back and stop that behind the net for his teammate. Looks like there's a battle. Comes around, is able to get a clear from the zone, kicks it to himself, unable to keep possession, and here comes Elevated with another rush. Coming down that right side. Waits, toe drag, and comes out front, shot, and another save. Another great save there from Rehill. A lot of really good zone pressure here from Elevated Restoration. They've had a lot of ozone time in this period.
Oh, absolutely. And I mean, you look at goaltender Lyric Black. He hasn't seen a whole lot of as much action.
But when he has had action, he's stood tall and has been able to keep it out.
Absolutely.
And another good shot there, and it looked like Rehill kind of lost it a little bit there, but was able to regain it and was able to clear the zone. Oh, and it looks like we're going to have another penalty here. And it looks like it's going to be against Justin Presnowski. And I think they might be taking both players here. So there's a little pushback from Vito Brown there, so they are going to take both penalties. I think we're going to stay 5-on-5. Face off just outside of the elevated restoration zone. Wins it back and is able to regain possession once again. Elevated tries to make the play, but turnover there for Lifetime. Gets it right back, and Elevated entering the zone, but just can't seem to get a clean entry. Lifetime able to get them at the blue line and not let them get all the way down into their zone. And Lyric Black able to bring it around to the outside. And Lifetime down below the net. Makes that little back pass, but able to be intercepted by Elevated. And they're bringing it down, brings it down to the outside. Steps to the middle, drop pass. And another great pass back, and he shoots. And it's just able not to get on net, just wide. Oh, they're able to keep it, shot on net, and another great save by Rehill. Rehill's been getting a lot of shots, but seems to be cool and collected in the back of into the net back there.
Absolutely. Showing some Sergei Bobrovsky type saves there.
Yes. And Restoration able to keep this offensive pressure going. Shoots and a block by Lifetime Construction. And they're able to try and clear the zone on that half wall. And is not able to. Pokes it loose. Lifetime with a little 3-on-2 opportunity here. Might turn into a 3-on-3. Brings it down the wall. Steps to the backhand, shoots, and just hits the side of the net. And Elevated Restoration is able to keep possession, makes a nice move down in that corner and tries to find him for the breakaway. Oh, and that looks like, I think we have a penalty call here. Could be a power play, or it might even be a penalty shot.
We'll see what happens here. Net came off the posts there. As they will reset. The clock ran for about 10 seconds. Longer than it should have.
I'm interested in what the officials are going to call here. If we're going to be getting it'd be awesome if we got to see a penalty shot.
Oh, that is very rare. That would be.
Oh, it looks like there isn't even a penalty at all. I thought that was for sure going to be a penalty, but.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I didn't see the official's hand go up, so I'm like, huh.
I guess they're just going to let them play.
Absolutely. Final 10 seconds here.
Lifetime able to trying to clear for the last 3 seconds. And that'll be the end of half number 1, and we are still tied up at 0. Not a single point on the board so far.
It's a match of the goaltenders so far.
Say both Lyric Black and Nicholas Rehill have been outstanding so far.
Absolutely. This was a similar theme to the game I called last night, where we didn't see we saw a ton of shots on goal and just goaltenders getting peppered left and right, but not a single point was allowed in the first half, and then things took a dramatic turn going into the second. So we'll see if we have a similar result here tonight.
There's been a lot of great pressure from Elevated Restoration, a lot of that period. A lot of that was spent in that offensive zone. And I think Lifetime needs to try and get some more offensive zone time and maybe some traffic in front of Lyric Black to be able to try and break this tie.
Absolutely, and it's not like they don't have the talent. They've just been forced to rely on their defense because of that pressure from Elevated Restoration. But when they do clear the zone, they've been able to come down and give Lyric Black a run for his money and test his team's defense. So that's what they got to do the second half if they want to stay in this game for sure. So teams at their respective benches meeting with their coaching staff, trying to come up with a game plan on how to take this lead.
Try and take the lead and then even keep it after.
Absolutely.
So we got a good goalie pad matchup here. We have Nicholas Rehill in the bright green, and then we have Lyric Black in the Avalanche-esque pads.
Oh yeah, those are striking there. Those are not quite as, they don't quite pop out as much as Rehills, but hey, those are some good looking pads.
And Restoration able to bring it out up the zone once again. Brings it down the wall, makes the move to the middle, looks for the drop pass, doesn't take it, brings it out to the right behind Rehill, sends it around, another great play, brings it up to the point, and here comes a slapper and a great block there. I mean, he's looking, and now it's a good back check, but it's a 2-on-2. And a good defense there, brings it up, shoots it up over the net. And Elevated able to bring it back up through the middle, but Lifetime intercepts it and brings it back the other way. And Lifetime regains possession, passes it across, drop pass, right back to him, and they're looking, and a great defensive play there. That is Kevin Larson with the great defensive play right there, stopping that pass across to keep Lyric Black's goose egg alive. And a shoot and another save, another great save from Rehill.
Greg Harbison coming up on that, coming up the left side there. He's just a little intimidating there.
Brought back, tries to put it out front, shot, and another save from Rehill. And that's a good shot there from Kyle Pert right there on the side of the net, but just unable to sneak it past Nicholas Rehill.
Rehill just smothered that one right up.
Face-off comes back to the defenseman, able to put it down into the corner. There are two Lifetime players battling. Comes back, and now they're making a little breakout here. Tries to go down the wall. It will he. Makes the pass to the middle. One more pass, and another save from Lyric there. Nice little backhand shot to try and sneak it past, but unable to. And now we have a 2-on-2. Tries to walk through the middle, but can't. Still there in Lifetime, able to clear it across and bring it all the way back down. And a regroup, bringing it back up the zone. And they decide to bring it back and rethink their options here. And the defenseman decides to skate it for Elevated. Bring it back through the middle, cuts across, takes a shot, and he scores! That was Vito Brown with that goal. Just was able to walk in through the top, came onto that right side and made the move right before the blue line and was just able to shoot it past the defenseman and finally able to crack Nicholas Rehill.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Shot from deep, it's always a gamble, especially if you're a goaltender. You come out of your net, and that was able to sneak right past Rehill. And the first lead of the game here goes to Elevated.
And Elevated looking to build on their lead now inside the zone. Dumps it in deep, down into the corner. Brings it back across, still battling in that corner. Bringing it back around, pass out front, unable to connect with a stick. He was able to kick it to himself and shot from the point. Another save from Rehill there. Brings it back around, back out front, and it goes in. I'm not sure who scored that because it was just kind of thrown from behind the net, and I'm not sure if it hit another Elevated player or if it was off of one of the Lifetime defensemen.
It was a beautiful play there. Looks like number 91, Zach Baker, if I'm not mistaken.
So it was either Zach Baker or it was number 88, Kyle Pert.
Pert in the face-off
So
circle.
looking at this replay here, looks like it's just thrown towards the front. Oh, and it looks like it was number 88, Kyle Pert, and it was put in by one of the Lifetime Construction defensemen. Oh, and a nice little bat down there to keep possession. walks in through, drop pass onto the backhand, tries to feed it across, but a great defensive play there. That was a great defensive play by that's Nicholas Brunel.
It looked like that puck went up into the netting, so we're going to stoppage here and a change on both sides.
And Elevated, after scoring that first goal, was able to extend it to 2 pretty quickly right after. And Lifetime Construction is going to need some work here to try and get back in this game.
Here they are trying to clear the zone right now, and they do.
And they are able to. And we have a little 2-on-2 here going down the right boards. Walks towards the middle, shot, and just over top of the net, right over Lyric Black's head. Battled for in the corner, trying to regain possession. Elevated regains, but right back to Lifetime. Another battle on the half wall. Back down towards the corner. Takes a step, back towards the middle, and a shot, and a great save there from Lyric Black. Both goalies looking cool as a cucumber making these saves.
Absolutely.
Back across. Brings it back down that half wall. Back around all the way, rims around. Kept in the corner, fed around, back rimmed around to the defenseman, back on the half wall, back down low. Looking for options out front, not able to feed it back through the middle. And Elevated able to keep possession on the blue line, takes a shot. Oh, and it ricochets off of his own player. Unable to get it through because his own player was able to block that shot. And kept in the zone, Lifetime with possession. Looking for options behind the net. And tries that pass, shoots, and a goal. That was a beautiful pass and a beautiful finish on the backside. And that goal was scored by, or that pass was made by number 22, Matthew Dickinson. That was a great pass, going behind the net and fed it back to the same side and was caught Lyric Black on the other side of the net.
Black's shutout streak has been broken after over a half hour of play here.
And it looks like that goal was scored by number 15 for Lifetime Construction, and that's Brandon Fortney.
There's Elevated with a shot. Beautiful save.
And that goal scored by Brandon Fortney. He was born and raised in Kenai, Alaska. And actually it says that he's played goalie before, so I guess he can put goals in the net and keep them out.
Absolutely. I'd love to see it.
Walks back through the middle, pass across, tries to get it through, but can't. And here we have Elevated with some speed coming around the outside. Decides the drop pass. Brings it down right by the dot, fed through the middle, unable to find a stick. Picked up by Lifetime, and it is now 2-1 for Elevated Restoration. And Elevated keeps it in, tries to pass it up, just chips it into the zone, and Lifetime able to regain possession inside of their own end. Shoots it across, able to make the catch. Back down into the corner. Back right up in the air, and Lifetime able to try and clear it out, and they're able to. Oh, and Elevated keeps it in the zone. Oh, and tries to make the pass up top, but is unable to make the pass. And right back shot, and a good save there off the redirection from Rehill there.
Rehill just simply covers that one up. Elevated continues to apply that pressure that he's been feeling all game. You start to question if Rehill was to go out. I think they're in good hands, knowing that Brandon Fortney could hop in for them as their goaltender if needed. Most versatile player maybe in this tournament. We shall see.
He's able, and a nice little move there, but unable to keep possession. Sends it around the board to Lifetime. Lifetime back down behind the net. Elevated Restoration down on the half wall, tries to send it behind. And Lifetime battling for it in the corner. Is able to find it, tries to pass it out front for the one-timer, and another great save there from Lyric Black on that one-timing chance. And Elevated back the other way, shoots the backhand, another good save there from Rehill. Fights that off with the shoulder to keep it out of the back of the net. Brings it back the other way. and able to clear the zone, and Elevated just absolutely applying the pressure. They're right when it's exiting the zone, it's going right back in. And a shot wide there. Grabs it off the half wall, sends it across, and it's picked off by Lifetime. They're skating across, brings it down to the near side wall. Drop and it takes a shot, and another save there. Lifetime's really trying to knock on the door to try and even up this game, and we're just over 12 minutes left in this game. And a good pass there for Lifetime, and Elevated able to keep it out. Back over just before the red line, brings it down. Back down to the dot, drops it. Oh, and a nice little play there to get it past, and another Lifetime construction defensive play. Regained by Elevated Restoration. Able to keep it, passes it out front, shot, and just high and wide there. He had the goalie beat, but just couldn't get it there on net. And a little 2-on-1 chance here, and he just protects it down low, and good defensive play there to keep him to the outside and force him to go behind the net. Still Lifetime able to keep it right down in that corner, trying to find it, rims it around to the backside, pass it out to the front side, and another save there. Lyric Black sliding across to be able to make that save on the backside. Lifetime picks it back up, looking for options, makes the chip play, but Elevated able to keep it and brings it back into the zone. It looks like a 2-on-1 here, steps across to the middle, forehand shot, and it is blocked away. And back to Elevated, making it really hard for Lifetime to get some offensive pressure here. Brings it back in, stepped into the zone, down low to the half wall, but unable to be picked up by the Elevated player, and Lifetime regains possession. Lifetime pass across to the far side, tries to hit the stretch pass, but unable to. Lyric out to play the puck, and is able to get it to his defenseman. He's like a third defenseman out there. Able to come back there and play the puck and get it back and get it going the other way.
Kale McCarr of this team.
A great play there by Elevated, keeping it inside of the zone. Lifetime is able to clear the zone, and he's going back the other way. And goes for the shot, and another save there from Lyric Black. And once again, I know I've said this a couple of times, but these saves are looking very easy for him. Yeah, Doesn't seem like he's giving out as much effort as you would think he would as a goaltender.
Yeah, I mean, Lifetime, they're not really applying the most tricky shots. I mean, Lifetime's goaltender, Rehill, has seen plenty of those from Elevated. He's only allowed 2 so far.
And Elevated back into the zone, passes it into the middle, tries to make the backside pass, but is unable to. But another great save from Rehill on that quick shot from the right dot. It's been a really solid back and forth game. There's a lot of offensive pressure from Elevated, but when with some of the little chances that Lifetime has gotten, they've had some good chances, but Lyric Black has been standing very tall in this, especially in the second half. Tries to make the little chip pass, unable to find the stick of his other Lifetime teammate. And Elevated able to get it down in the zone, brings it back. And another good cut move back to the half wall. Passes it up, and it's a little 2-on-2 here. He's going to bring it in and tries to make a move, but is unable to. Goes back behind the net, keeps possession of it. Right up over there to Rick Yale. That is the captain right there in the Avs-colored socks. And now we have a 2-on-1 going back the other way. Makes the pass and just hops over Ethan Levesque's stick there on the back door. That was a great chance for them, just an unlucky bounce over the stick. And Elevated coming back the other way. Makes the move, cuts in, forehand shot, and another great save there from Rehill, trying to keep his team in this with just over 8 minutes to play in the game, and they are down 2-1. Rehill's trying to give his team a chance here to try and even this game up.
Absolutely. I mean, he's carrying his team right now. I mean, when you're in a situation like this, you've got to get yourself in the offensive zone. You can't be relying on your defense, especially when you are down in terms of points.
And Elevated trying to make a pass back across, steps over the blue line, looks for the drop pass, does, right on the dot, looks for the backside, and a nice defensive poke there from Lifetime's defenseman. And he's going to come in on the right side, takes a shot, and he scores! And he ties the game up at 2.
That is the spark that Lifetime needed.
That goal was scored by Justin Presnowski. That took a penalty earlier and made up for it. And tied the game up at 2 with just over 7 minutes left in the game, and we have a tie game here, ladies and gentlemen. Comes back into the elevated zone. Now we're all square here. Elevated with the try and the breakout pass, but unable to. Oh, and we have a little 2-on-1 for elevated here. Goes to the backside. Oh, and tries. Oh, and a good stick there from the Lifetime defenseman. And Rehill was diving around a little there. That was a really scary sequence for the Lifetime construction.
Absolutely. I mean, you see your goaltender, he left his net wide open after making that save.
And another defensive good play there from the elevated restoration defenseman. That is Jared Johnson making that play right there. And it's just cleared out of the zone, of the Lifetime zone, and it comes back to elevated. Right back into the zone. Stolen. Rehill plays the puck over to his defenseman. Back over to Lifetime. But it's unable to get it back through the zone, and elevated is really having some great play in the neutral zone right now to try and keep this game square and try and take their lead back. Oh, it tries to make the move, but is unable to. And Lifetime able to regain possession. Passes it through the middle of the ice, tries to make the one touch, but elevated restoration able to keep it in. And now Lifetime going back the other way. It's a 3-on-2, but a good defensive play there from elevated. And now they have a rush back the other way. And a great play over there. Tries to make the cross-ice pass. About to step into the zone. Takes a kind of a shot there, but looks like there was a little shoulder thrown there, but I guess we move on. And now we have number 28. That's Garrett Guthrie, but who also his nickname is Tree because he's as big as a tree.
Oh yeah, I would not want to mess with that man.
No,
there.
I would not. He steps into the zone, drop pass. Tries to find it out front, but another good save from Lyric Black there, keeping this game all square. Oh, and that was just offside. I thought that he was going to be able to keep that puck in, but he was unable to. So now it's offsides against Lifetime Construction, and now we have a face-off just outside of the elevated restoration zone.
It's a tough play there from Colby Deal of Lifetime. He knew it in that moment because he stopped play immediately.
This is being brought in by Zach Baker here. Surveys, waits, tries to throw it over. And Tree able to keep it there behind the net. Tries to throw it off the net, but unfortunately can't get it out front. Battled for it down in the corner. 2 Lifetime versus 1 Restoration. He's able to pass it out front, but unable to find it up to the defenseman. Shot, and another good save there. Another great stand from Nicholas Rehill there.
Yeah, that was fired right into traffic. Rehill able to keep his eye on that. That's what you need as a goaltender.
Lifetime able to gain possession behind their net, tries to chip it out over to Ethan Levesque. Tries to make the play, but just sends it into enemy territory. Back down there, another shot. Oh, and he rings it off the post. Oh, and a scary little play here, but they're able to keep it out. Another shot from the point. Tries to go through the crowd, but just ricochets back down into the corner. And Tree passes it back behind the net. Over to Pert. Pert playing with it on the wall, is able to keep possession. Comes back around the net, passes it up to his defenseman. Takes the shot, and it's out front, but another good save there from Rehill. Looks like there was a Little scramble in front that was able to knock over the elevated restoration player.
It looks like Kyle Pert being very, very vocal on that last play.
And it looks like that penalty is against Luke Brunel. Takes a timely penalty with 2 minutes and 50 seconds left to play. And in these last 2 minutes of play, it is going to be stop clock. So there's going to be a lot of chances for elevated or lifetime to try and break the tie in this game. And it looks like we have a timeout from elevated restoration here to try and write up a game plan to try and break this tie.
Yeah, if you're elevated right now, you have to break this right now. You've got 2 minutes, 50 seconds. And I mean, you got to debate. I mean, it's always a question as to when or if you pull your goaltender in situations like this. I mean, the stats obviously in the NHL, they don't support it. Or not very many times when goaltenders have been pulled have teams succeeded. And we'll see what they're discussing here.
So they are already on the power play, so I think they're just trying to get their best personnel out there and the best possible chance for them to break this tie and come out here with a win. And Lifetime on the other side doing just the opposite, trying to find the best players out there to kill off this penalty and maybe even get a shorthanded goal.
Absolutely. I mean, they've got the talent. We just have not had the opportunity to see it. It's like we said, their defense has been on fire today. And the few chances we've seen their forwards take to the offensive zone, it's been electric.
And a great clearance there from the Lifetime Construction. It's already going to cut off 10 seconds of this power play. And here we go, elevated coming up through the zone. Oh, and he comes up with speed, coming down the left wall. Walks down the left side, back behind the net. Brings it up to his defenseman. He settles down the puck. Pass it across to the half wall. And back up to the point. Back up D-to-D pass. Back up to the point of the triangle. Back down to the side. Goes ahead and walks across. Has a shooting lane. Decides to take it. And another good save there by Rehill. Kicks that one out to the corner. Oh, and it goes out to the other side with Lifetime. And Lyric coming out to play it. Oh, and that's a bold strategy, Cotton, and it worked out for him. And Lyric Black with the miraculous, check out this replay, just sends it out of play. That could have been a really good chance for them, but he was able to make that play and send it out.
Oh, absolutely. That was one of the craziest plays I've seen in hockey in a long time, not just
oh, and it looks like there's a one-on-one back the other way. Able to bring it in, but a bunch of Lifetime on the back check, able to stop that chance from happening. It's a very aggressive play there from Lyric Black, and now it's the time to do it. It is it's the witching hour of this game. Minute and 30 seconds left, tied 2-2. About 40 seconds left in the elevated restoration power play. And Pert giving it back. Able to walk in the zone, 3-on-2, steps through, tries to make the move, is unable to keep possession. Down near the half wall, down to the corner, back to the half wall. Brings it back down low. Tries to give it back to the defenseman, but ends up clearing the own zone. But Lyric comes out to be able to come and play that once again to give it back to his team while it's changing. Oh, and it looks like we have a little scuffle here near the penalty box area.
We'll see if the officials call anything here.
I'm interested to see what the officials are going to call here.
That was Kyle Pert getting into it there. The officials will convene near the scoring table.
Looks like he was getting into it there with Colton Ackerman there. And it looks like that he is getting out of this game. Actually, I was mistaken. That is no, that is Colton Ackerman. He actually is currently attending South Dakota School of Mines, but unfortunately is not attending this game any longer.
It's tough to see. So we'll return to 5-on-5 as the officials convene with Lifetime. Looks like a timeout's called here, actually.
Yeah, it looks like a timeout from Lifetime Construction here. They have 9 seconds left in this penalty kill, and then they are even for the last 50 seconds of the game. I'm interested to see if we see a little tiebreaker here.
Oh,
It'd be interesting to see.
This is going to be cool. Oh, baby. It could happen. But, I mean, the way both of these teams have been playing, I wouldn't be surprised if we had a clutch goal in the final seconds. So we'll see.
But also, we've seen some stellar goaltending from both sides. So I think both of them are either just trying to keep the tie or trying to break it.
Absolutely. So they will retreat to their respective nets for the final 59 seconds of regulation.
We have a face-off right outside of the Lifetime Construction zone. And it looks like Lifetime put themselves in their own penalty kill here. They only have 4 players out right now. Oh, and a shot, and it's battled for out front. Oh, and a great defensive play there behind the goalie. I think that was Nicholas Bruno making that play behind, got behind the goalie, but was able to keep it out. Oh, and tries to send it out, but unable to get the breakaway. Lyric Black coming out to play the puck once again, is able to get it to his defenseman. Brings it back up, is able to stay on sides, 24 seconds remaining. Drops it back to Tree. Tree takes the shot, but unable to get it through the defenseman. And Lifetime makes the pass, but the elevated restoration defenseman is able to, he gets the diving play to get it on net, but it seems like Elevated's able to keep possession. Only 7 seconds remaining here, 5. And it looks like this game is unfortunately going to end in a tie. You know what they say about ties, right? It's not a win and it's not a loss.
Absolutely, man. I mean, it's better than nothing. But,
see, it's a little better than a loss, but it's not nearly as good as a win.
Black taking some
taps from his teammates. Same thing with Rehill. Both goalies played very well in this game. And what a real fun game to watch. It was a quick jump start for the second half by Elevated Restoration, and Lifetime was able to come back and tie it up and at least come out of here with a tie.
Absolutely. This is a very fun game to watch. Definitely the most energy that I've seen over the past couple of days here covering this tournament. Both of these teams were in it. They were in it hoping to come out with a dub, but that's not going to be the case for either or. But either way, this tournament is for a great cause, and these players know that. As Tree comes out here to salute the crowd one last time.
All right, well, we thank you for joining us, and the next game that we have on this sheet is the Trash Bandas versus LW Survey. That's going to be a great one to watch if you want to check in and come back and talk to us for a little bit. All right, have a great day, everybody, and welcome to Dawg Bowl 15.
That's a wrap. Thanks for tuning in.
I'm Lucas Bisbee with New York Life and Eagle Strategies, proud sponsor of Dawg Bowl 15.
Always remember to play hard,
Play fair.
and give back.
We'll see you at the next face-off.
That's a wrap. Thanks for tuning in.
I'm Lucas Bisbee with New York Life and Eagle Strategies, proud sponsor of Dawg Bowl 15.
Always remember to play hard,
Play fair.
and give back.
We'll see you at the next face-off.
That's a wrap. Thanks for tuning in.
I'm Lucas Bisbee with New York Life and Eagle Strategies, proud sponsor of Dawg Bowl 15.
Always remember to play hard,
Play fair.
and give back.
We'll see you at the next face-off.